little children, I'll take thee away into a land of enchantment. Come, little children, the time's come to play here in my garden of magic.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about this Sarah Sanderson makeup look. It's in collaboration with some of my incredibly talented friends here on YouTube, so definitely go check out their looks. But without further ado, let's hop into the tutorial. So first of all, I'm going to be taking the NYX Proofed eyeshadow base and I'm going to be applying this all over the lid. Then I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to blend it out. Next up, I'm going to set it with a setting powder. After setting, what we're going to do is we're going to go in with the Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Black Bean. Now this you do not have to be perfect with. You are just going to smudge it all over the lid into somewhat of a cat eye shape. And you're going to apply it to the lid, to the bottom lash line, tight lining, and just making sure that it looks a little messy. I mean, she's a witch. She's not going to be perfect. Then you're going to take your finger and blend the shadow up into the crease. To define the look even more and just to smudge it out, I took a pointed smudge brush and I started to smudge everything out on the bottom lash line, and then on the top lash line I started to create the cat eye shape that I really wanted to have, just like Sarah has in the movie. And as you can see, I started to blend everything out. Then I noticed that I lost a little bit of pigmentation, so I went back in with the Black Bean, blended it all over my eye, and then used my finger to blend that out as well. To set that, I'm going to be using the NYX Baked Eyeshadow in Vortex. It's a beautiful burgundy shade. And what you're going to do is you're just going to apply this eyeshadow all over the black base, really packing it on to make sure that you have full opacity. And then I'm also going to take the tip of the brush and smudge that on the lower lash line. Next up is a lot of blending. So I took a small tapered blending brush and I started to smudge out and smoke out the lower lash line. And then I started to define the crease a little bit more. In certain images, she has a really deep red burgundy crease, and so I thought I would play off of that and really make that pop, in contrast to the really vampy dark eye. Then, to just build up the opacity, I took my finger and pressed Vortex onto the lid. Then with a fluffy brush, I really just started to blend out the crease and really creating a really deep burgundy shade. To define my lash line, I'm going to tightline with any black kohl liner, and then for mascara, I use the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Mascara. This is going to be a base for the false lashes that we're going to be applying. You don't have to, but I thought it would just add a little bit more to the look. Now we're going to be contouring, and you can use any contour shade, but I really wanted to define my nose because Sarah has a really defined witch nose. So I made it a little bit more pointy, really making sure to exaggerate those features. Sarah Jessica Parker has very chiseled cheekbones. I do not, so I thought I would create the illusion of that by creating almost like a right angle on my face and really blending it out. Then I took a blush brush and really just blended out any of the harsh edges. And then from there I went and I contoured all of the hollows of my face. To add a little bit of color to my face, I used the MILANI Coral Beams blush, and I used the top two shades to create a very natural color to the cheeks. And I just applied it all over the cheekbones and on the apples of my cheeks. Now for lashes, I used the Ardell Natural False Lashes and applied those off camera. And then I took the NYX Epic Ink Liner and I applied that right on top of the lash band to make sure that it just camouflaged the white glue that you could see peeping through. Now I wanted to create her iconic mole, so I just took a black pencil and created the dot and then went in with two different various shades of brown and applied that right on top to set it in. For lips, I used the NYX Super Clicky Matte Lipstick in Dangerous and applied that all over the lips. I really wanted to make sure that this was opaque and that my Cupid's bow was extremely pointed. And then to set everything in place, I used the MILANI Make It Dewy Setting Spray. And here is the final look. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed this makeup tutorial. It was very simple, very easy, and anyone can do it. But if you did like it, definitely give it a thumbs up, share with all of your friends, and may your Halloween be filled with Hocus Pocus.